Hi everybody and welcome to MARAT'S Kitchen today. I'm super excited to talk to you about the dish today. We're making Za'atar rice pilaf. It's amazing, delicious, simple, and yet all the flavors melt together to make an extraordinary side dish or main appetizer if you like. So it's going to be a combination of the zing from the Za'atar and a little lemon juice, a little chicken stock, a jasmine rice, salt, pepper, and that's it. It's not about the amount of ingredients, it's how you put them together and how well you cook them. All right, so let's get to it. I'm excited to show you. One of my favorite products to use is this awesome consomme chicken substitute. So if you don't have freshly made chicken stock, this is fantastic. And some of my favorite spices are pair spices. I want to give you the options of making these dishes as easy as possible. If you don't always have the fresh ingredients, it's okay to use a substitute. It'll be just as delicious and you can make it in a pinch. And it's not always possible to have fresh ingredients on hand. You might run out of them quickly. They might not be available in the stores. So a dry substitute works like magic. So I have sliced dried onions and also loosely packed za'atar. I was recently on a trip to Israel and I was lucky enough to go to one of their wonderful markets and pick up quite a bit of loose za'atar. So I've got a little bit here, salt, and one lemon that we're going to juice for our pilaf. So let me show you how we put all that together for a delicious meal that you can make in minutes. So I've got all my ingredients ready and measured out for convenience. This is 2 cups of rice to 3 cups of water. And I've already added a tablespoon of this chicken consomme to the water. Now you can follow the directions or you can add as much stock powder as you like, depending on your own taste. It tends to be a bit salty, as most of these powdered type soups are. But if you add a little bit less than the directions say, it'll be just perfect for the dish that you need. So I've added 1 tablespoon to 3 cups of pre-measured water. And then I've got lemon juice from one kind of a medium-sized lemon. Gauge that yourself, what that means for you. You can add a little bit more lemon juice, a little bit less. All of these ingredients, other than the ratio of water to rice, can be altered to fit your taste and that of your family's. All right? So, again, I've got our water and rice, lemon juice, dried onions, and za'atar and salt. So I'm super excited to show you how I put that together for a delicious dish that can be ready in minutes. Now we're adding our rice, our jasmine rice, to the pot, just like so. Just make sure to scrape all that rice from your bowl after you've washed it. Then we're adding our water, 3 cups of water, with 1 tablespoon of the awesome consomme. Don't worry if it's not completely very well whisked in. All of that will disappear as the water starts to boil and the flavors will melt together into the rice as it cooks. Our lemon juice goes in there. 1 tablespoon of dried sliced onions. 1.5 tablespoons of za'atar. And about a teaspoon of salt, or to taste. Okay, we're going to mix all of that very well together, just like so. Turn the heat up to high. Put our lid. Once the water boils, we're going to turn that down to low. And that should cook for about 15 minutes on low after after the rice has come to a boil. As you can see, the water now is starting to boil. It's starting to agitate around from on the sides. The bubbles are forming and it's almost come to a full boil. Once it comes to a full rolling boil, we're going to turn the heat down all the way down to low and let that cook for about 15 minutes. Then we're going to let it sit for another 10 minutes before we fluff it up with a fork and ready to serve. I'm super excited to show you what the final dish looks like. And more importantly, to let you know what it tastes like. Okay, we're ready now. Turn it down to the lowest setting. Okay, you can see the water is calmed down a little bit, and now it's on a very slow simmer, and that's the perfect temperature that we want to get the rice the perfect taste and texture that we're looking for. Give that 15 minutes, another 10 minutes to rest, and I'll show you what that looks like right afterwards. Okay, our Za'atar rice pilaf is now ready, and it smells delicious. I wish that you could smell it from my side here. So now we're just going to fluff it up a little bit, just to give it not only the taste, but the appearance of it. It's going to be very delicious, and there's nothing really quite as delicious as a fluffy rice. Overcooked rice is just like a porridge. It really isn't that delicious unless you're going for that porridge look. But if you're going for a side dish or even a small appetizer, the rice on its own can be served like that, or as a side dish with meatballs and artichokes, favorite chicken dish, beef dish, really whatever you like. So we're just going to, it's about a cup serving. And voila. If you look closely here, you can see little specks from the za'atar. You can even see the onions that have softened up. It smells really something special. You can smell the lemon juice and the za'atar, and that's what you're going for. You want the flavors of those spices to be right in there. She called it za'atar rice, but it tastes like za'atar. All right, thank you very much for joining me today. It's a real pleasure to have you in MARAT'S Kitchen. Join me here with every new video that's coming up. Subscribe so you know that when a new video is being uploaded. I love to share with you all the wonderful dishes that I create, not only for you, but I really create this for my friends and for my family, and then I'd like to bring you into the kitchen so you can share this with your loved ones as well. All right, we'll see you next time. Enjoy, eat well, and be healthy.